So let's kick things off by taking a look at riff number 1. And for riff 1, we're going to be focusing on the technique of chord stabs. Now, great examples of chord stabs in Santana's playing can be heard in Smooth, Oye Como Va, and Soul Sacrifice. So if you really want to nail the sound of a Carlos Santana style riff, you're going to want to work on some chord stabs. Now, this example is going to be making use of some chord fragments. Now, what I mean by a chord fragment is you are playing a partial chord. You are going to be implying the sound of a much broader chord harmonically, but only playing a small fragment of it, so they're a little bit easier for you to play. Now, the first chord that you're going to be implying with the chord fragment is going to be A minor 7th. And to play that chord, you're simply going to take your first finger and bar across the 5th fret of the D, G, and B strings. Now, to play this with stabs, you're going to be playing the following rhythm. Da, 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 da. Okay, so that's going to be down, 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 down. So let me just play that for you. Here we go. 3, 4. The next chord that you're going to be implying is C major, and you can imply that by playing exactly the same shape that you played for the A minor 7th. So you're just going to be playing the 5th fret of the D, G, and the B. You're going to play a single strike, and then you're going to imply a D major chord. And to do that, you're just going to play a whole tone higher on the 7th fret of the D, G, and B with your 3rd finger. And again, you're barring across and playing with a single stab, so a single strike. And then we're going to go back to our first chord, and we're just going to play a single strike. And then we're going to imply a very big sounding chord. It's actually what's referred to as an altered dominant chord. The chord we're playing over, that the keyboards are playing when you play along with our track, is called an E7 sharp 9. But we don't have to play some elaborate big chord fingering to apply that chord. We can simply do that with our 1st and 3rd fingers playing the 7th fret of the G and the 8th fret of the B, and we're going to play 2 stabs on that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put all of those chord fragments and stabs and play them together with the click. Here we go. Now, when you perform those chord stabs, to make the chord stabs really dynamic and have a lot of punch to them, you're going to want to cut the chords off. And to do that, I'm releasing the pressure and laying the fingers, the remaining fingers of my fretting hand, down on the strings, as well as applying the palm. So now, obviously, when I play that D chord with my 3rd finger, I can't lay any other fingers down, so I'm relying mainly, or purely, should I say, on the palm. So really pay attention to cutting the chords off. If you play them, it completely loses the sound of the chord stab. You want to cut them off. And when it comes to the picking hand, make sure that you only strike the strings that you're fretting. Okay, so now it's your turn to practice our chord stab riff.